What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the studio. So a couple weeks ago, I made a video about NetherRealm making a Marvel fighting game, and it was a leak. Nobody really knew if it was true or not, and blase, so I let it go. Now, a couple days ago, actually about a week or two ago, July 26, 2021, there was an article that went out, and a lot of other people have also, journalists and all, had tackled this topic, and that is the rumored roster for NetherRealm's Marvel fighting game was leaked. Now, I was supposed to do a video on my top 10 characters I want to see in this said game if it is being made, but since this came up, I was going to read off the information that I have here right in front of me and, give y'all my thoughts and opinions on this rumor and or leak, and also give you my top 10 or top 5 depending on who's all on this list. Now, I know I've said it before, I don't do rumors, I don't do leaks, I don't do any of that jazz, but for some reason why I'm doing this is because I love NetherRealm Studios. Their games are fun. Mortal Kombat 2011, Mortal Kombat X, and Mortal Kombat 11, they've all been good games to me. Now, other people might say something different, but to me, I had a good time with it. And I'm just a diehard Mortal Kombat fan through and through, so I can't really talk bad about it because I just love it so much. So yes, you can call me a fanboy, I don't care, but when it comes down to Mortal Kombat, I'm all for it. Now, Marvel, that was kind of a stretch. I'm like, are you sure they're doing Marvel, or are you not? Are you sure they're just gonna do something different, or are you sure it's not DC or anything like that? No, it's Marvel. Everybody's been talking about it, so hopefully that they do go through with this. Now, enough talk. Let me read this article off to you, read off the heroes that are so-called leaked, then give you my top 5 or 10 heroes that I want to see. So here it goes. Rumored roster for NetherRealm's Marvel fighting game leaks. A rumor suggested that Mortal Kombat developer NetherRealm Studios is working on a Marvel fighting game that includes iconic and obscure characters. Now, when you say iconic, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Deadpool, and obscure characters like characters you really don't see a lot, that doesn't get a lot of shine in the cartoons or in video games. So this might be their chance to step out and be out like, hey, I'm the Jackal, and go on from there. The roster for NetherRealm's long-rumored Marvel fighting game has supposedly leaked. According to Reddit user, can't really say his name, I'll leave this article in the description below so y'all can go read it yourselves. NetherRealm Studios, creator of the hyper-successful Mortal Kombat and Injustice Gods Among Us franchise, are developing a new fighting game property based on the Marvel Universe. The expansive roster for said game alleged include a mixture of popular characters alongside more obscure picks. I just said that. So here's the list, guys. Now take this with a grain of salt. It's a rumor, all right? The characters list for this game includes Captain America, that's a no-brainer. Thor, no-brainer. Iron Man, of course. Black Widow, of course. Hawkeye, of course. Wolverine, of course. Black Panther, of course. Spider-Man, Groot, Rocket, which will be a duo character. Blade, Gamora, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Gambit, Shang-Chi, Kitty Pryde, which is known as Shadowcat in X-Men, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Hulk, Scar. Scar is the son of Hulk from Planet Hulk, and I'm gonna read off the synopsis of the so-called story that they're going with. Scar, Dr. Octopus, Blob, Mojo. Mojo is just some alien from the X-Men. He believes in capturing people and making them participate in his I think it's his reality show that showed throughout the multiverse. Bullseye was in the last season of the Daredevil series on Netflix before it got canceled. Mephisto, he's pretty much Satan in the Marvel Universe. He was supposed to be showing up in WandaVision, but he never did. Dakin, I think Dakin is the son of Wolverine. Armin Zola. Armin Zola was, people feel like they don't know who Armin Zola is, but he actually showed up in Winter Soldier. If you go back watch Winter Soldier, where Captain America and Black Widow was in this little laboratory and that dude's face popped up on the screen, that's Armin Zola. Venom, Venom's about to have a movie. He's about to have a sequel, and I'm pretty sure that's going to do some numbers. So, of course, Abomination, the rival to the Hulk. Deacon Frost, don't know. And Madam Mask. Madam Mask is obscure, but she is an Iron Man villain. If you used to watch that Iron Man cartoon that came out a couple years ago on Nicktoons, she was in there. I think she was one of Tony's friends. But beyond the already Buster roster, can't say the new name, also mentions that Deadpool will be offered as a pre-order bonus. The first DLC pack will reportedly include Daredevil, Cyclops, Raiden, and Kylo Ren from the Star Wars franchise. Now, Kylo Ren, that threw me off. Why would you put Kylo Ren in this? Why would a Star Wars character be in this? Like, I don't know. That probably might explain it if this is true. Daredevil and Cyclops. Can we get Colossus maybe? Daredevil shouldn't be DLC. He should be automatically on the main roster. I feel like he should be automatically on there. Raiden, no. I don't want to see Raiden because Raiden was in Injustice 2. Instead, can we get Shang Tsung and Fire God Liu Kang? Because of the fact that, they were gods, they became gods in Mortal Kombat 11. So I think it'll be just for them to be in this. Like, I think it'll be fair if they put them in this. No, actually, it will fit because, they're gods now. But the Kylo Ren part, not so much. Now, here is where they talk about the story. Now, get ready for this. The rumor goes on to say that NetherRealm's Marvel fighting game will be loosely based on the World Warhawk storyline and will feature gameplay similar to that seen in Injustice. Many of the characters have been redesigned and reimagined for the game, while many iconic movie concepts will be added over time with DLC. World War Hulk is pretty much a story where they sent Hulk into space, and because they just couldn't control him, so they sent him into space. He lived on some planet, I think it's called Sakaar, I believe, and he lived there for many years, and ended up having a child, which was Scar. And come to find out, the ship was rigged to explode, and it did, and it ended up killing his wife or his baby mama or whatever she wanted to call it. And he got so pissed that he was like, look, I'm going back to Earth and I'm killing everybody. And that's how World War. So it was Hulk versus everybody, like it always has been, but this time this Hulk has a reason to be fucking up everything. So, but that's the rumor. That's the article I just read off to you guys. Now, top 5, top 10. Well, actually, they already, in this little paragraph here, they already named off of 5 people I wanted to see, and that was Gambit, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Dr. Octopus. No, not Dr. Octopus. I want to see Dr. Doom. So, not Octopus, but okay. So I said Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, Gambit, Blade, Bullseye, because Bullseye was actually a pretty dope character, and Mephisto. So that's already 5 off my list. So there's 5 more I want to see. And even though, guess, some of this might not be it, but hey, it is what it is. So first one I want to see is Captain Marvel. She has a sequel movie coming out soon. And even though a lot of people don't like Captain Marvel, this will be her time to shine in a fighting game. So Captain Marvel will be my first pick. My second pick, always got to go with characters that you don't see, because if they haven't made it to the movies, then some people feel like they're never going to get the love that they deserve. And Elsa Blood Knight, or Elsa Blood Moon, whatever her name is, she was in Marvel, not Marvel's Capcom, but she was in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 when you went to the realm where Dormammu was and she was helping you out. I thought that she would be actually a dope ass character to, put in this game, give her more exposure. People are going to ask, hey, who's this chick? She's pretty dope. I like this. So that would be also pretty dope as well. Now, my next third pick will be Carnage, because since we're getting Venom, let there be Carnage. It'd be just that they let him be part of this. Carnage might not have the same movesets as Venom, but he could be like his own person. Instead of being a palette swap, he could just be his own slot, his own character. To when it, I guess, how I put it, won't be an Echo Fighter, but he'll have his own moveset. All the stuff that he does will be different from Venom. Now, my fourth pick would be War Machine, because of course Iron Man's going to be in there, and War Machine needs to be his own character as well, because he's souped up with the big guns, you know what I'm saying? The big guns. So he would most likely be one of them tank type fighters. He'll be that person to play keep away. He'll be on the other side of the map, just like Iron Man would be, and he'll just be blasting you from the other side without taking any damage. Now, the fifth and final one, even though I feel like he is going to be in the game, regardless of what people think and how, these movies turn out. Actually, it's not one person, it's multiple. And it would be the Eternals, because the Eternals is getting a movie. And even though we don't know much about them, I feel like they should play a pivotal role in this as well, right next to the Inhumans, because they was honorable mention was the Inhumans. But the Eternals, since they're also getting a movie as well, I would think it'll be dope to have them come down and be all like, hey, I heard that the Hulk was causing issues and all that stuff. Now, I'm not real big fan of them picking that storyline. They could have used Civil War, because that would have made perfect sense to have heroes fighting heroes. But instead, they wanted to go with, World War Hulk and so on and so forth. So that means we might even see the Red Hulk as well. Now, I really want to see Dr. Doom in this as well, too. Like, I can't forget about Doom, Baron Strucker, people from Hydra, people from AIM, just all those cool little factions that they got in the Marvel Universe. I would love to see that. But what do you guys think? What do you think this is still real? Do y'all still think this is legit, or y'all just think this is somebody just bullshitting with us? But other than that, guys, I love y'all. Hope y'all take care of yourselves. More videos like this is coming soon. I'm gonna keep my eye close to this story and keep my eyes close to this Marvel fighting game that we're supposed to be getting from NetherRealm Studios, and hopefully that it does go. Other than that, guys,